Hello, and welcome to Quantum Healing Hands Tarot. Today we are looking at your future love. Who are they? When are they coming in? What to expect? What challenges you guys might face? And how to overcome those. I would love to bring you a clear and straightforward message so that you can keep an eye out. My wife was kind of foretold to me in a tarot reading, so it really helped me pick her out when the time came. I knew it was her. So I would love to give that gift and share that with you all. So I have 4 piles to pick from today. So if you already know which pile you want, go ahead and click down on the timestamp. If you need a little help picking, let's go ahead and get into that. So let's take 3 deep breaths. Alright, now that you're relaxed and tuned into the energy, go ahead and ask yourself which one you would like. There's pile 1 with the red owl, pile 2 with the orange owl, pile 3 with the green owl, and pile 4 with the blue owl. So which one is standing out, looks most special to you? What's your favorite color? The one I do is I close my eyes and I ask which number pile I should pick, and I will generally see an image of a number as if I was like looking at like a light, and you know when you close your eyes that light silhouette's still there. That's what it kind of looks like for me. So go ahead and pick a pile, take a moment. You can go ahead and pause. This is going to be an exciting one. Everyone's got good details, so let's jump into it. Hi Pile 1, I am so excited to get started today. Thank you so much for being here. You chose the red owl. While I was meditating on your cards, I asked for an image in my head, and I saw a rose. A nice, bright, gorgeous, full red rose. So this is definitely going to be a passionate love, a good love, like a romantic love. Yes. Your first card is your future love, the Empress. So what I am seeing with the Empress being the card of your future love is the red was definitely accurate. This is going to be a passionate love. Your future love is going to be very in tune with nature. It's going to be so beautiful. Like everything in your eyes that you would want in a partner. They're going to be very connected to this person definitely works in a nature sort of environment. That's what I'm kind of seeing. Someone like literally like a park ranger, like somebody who watches over animals and the forest and kind of cares for the earth a lot. You know, maybe they're a veterinarian. But yeah, this person is your future love is warmth. You're just going to feel really good around them. So. So the next card is going to be, will the attraction be instant? Alright, so the Three of Pentacles. Yes. You are going to be extremely attracted to this person's work ethic, their intelligence. I kind of see like you getting a job at the same place that this person works, and you are learning from them. They're kind of teaching you about the job, and you just have big heart eyes for this person. You're like, man, you love that this person loves their job, and it excites you even more, because like maybe you didn't know how you were going to feel about the job, but you knew that you were gonna go and learn. And so your attraction to this person is that they're so you love their passion. The Empress cares so much about what they do, and I think that is something you are very attracted to. They may not notice you in that way at first. You know, I see it as they're the one who's teaching you. You're the apprentice, in sorts. So, but I think you understand that they value hard work. And not even hard work, that's not the word. Caring about your work. That's what's important to them. And what will this person be like? While there may be things that are fated, still our will and energy can alter them. We all receive gifts from the divine at birth, which we can develop or ignore. Focus and energy must be put towards a task if it is to be successful. The thread of life shimmers in the dawn. It is woven by what was. It is entwined with what is, and plaited with what will be. Each has their destiny, but each too their will and magic. Nothing is certain, all is in flow. All right, what is this person going to be like? So the Norns represent past, present, and future. So, and the thread that connects it all together. I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Hercules, but they have, I think basically the Norns, and they're not called that, but they, you know, hold the thread of life in their hands, and they can cut it at their will. I don't know, I don't think this is what they're like. Let me hold them. Let me restart. So yeah, they weave the future of the baby when it is born. But the interesting thing about this card is nothing is actually set in stone. Everyone has a fate, but you can change that. So I'm kind of feeling like you two were not even really on the same path at all. Like, it's going to be really weird that you even crossed paths. I know you, but like for how you ended up there, like it's some sort of serendipitous thing. And I think what is important is making the effort to, maybe you don't work as hard as you know this person does. And so maybe you're going to kind of be changing your fate a little bit when this person comes into your life. Maybe, you know, on some old timeline, you would have definitely just let that go and been like, oh yeah, they were cute. Back to my life. Maybe this person's going to inspire you and change your path a little bit. That's kind of cool. Life is fun because it's, like I said, not set in stone. But now we want to know what the challenges are and what are going to help these challenges. So your challenge, what's going to help these challenges? So the challenges you might face, I feel, are challenges you are currently facing. You know, the shadow reversed is it's about illusion and fear. I kind of have a feeling that, let's say you two do start dating. This person, I think, is actually really going to intimidate you. And I kind of see fights over that. Of like, you knew who this person was when you met. You knew that they were a hard worker. It was what attracted you to them. But now that you're dating, all of a sudden, I think you want a little bit more attention than they're able to provide. And they didn't really sign up to be a babysitter. They wanted a partner who was just going to appreciate them from, you know, kind of from the sidelines. This person is a hard worker. So what is actually going to help, if you really want this relationship to work, yeah, you need to make some changes. You need to make a little bit of changes. Not just for them, but like I said, I think they're inspiring you to be who your true potential is. You know, maybe the way you were raised just taught you to be a little bit more clingy. Maybe you just need a little bit more attention, and that is not for this person to do for you. That's not their job. I'm hearing in my head about the roses of be sure not to buy roses when you're sorry. Only buy roses for happy events or even just for appreciation. But I have a feeling that this may be a little bit of a wild ride with the red. Fiery, intense. But on the whole scale, the whole range, it's going to be passionate. But you're gonna have to put some energy into changing, transforming, and being okay with that. Change your path. I don't think the path you were on was helpful, honestly. Whenever we have something coming in, it's actually for the higher good. If the universe is coming in and changing your direction, like, listen to it. It's like when you're it's like when you're driving and your GPS pops up and it's like, hey, I know you were going this way. Some traffic is coming up. Here's another route. A lot of people ignore that and then sit in traffic and are like, "Rawr." When those little notes come up, little inspirations saying, hey, do you want to change directions right now? Try it out. But this next one, ooh, I'm excited. This next one is where, when, and how are you guys gonna meet? Where, how, when? Maybe you're starting this job soon, March. This is a timeless reading, so I'm going to say whatever 3 months from now when you're watching this is. And then about 2 weeks into meeting, I think that's when it's going to kind of start to sizzle a little bit. So where and how and when you're going to meet your partner. Like I said, probably about 3 months from now. Could be longer, but I'm kind of getting the energy. This is kind of a now situation. So, but whatever this job is, I kind of see at the end of the day, everyone at that job goes out together. Everyone goes to a bar, everyone goes dancing, everyone kind of goes and vents about their day. And I think that's kind of where you're going to connect more. You know, this card represents community and creative projects. So, and with the Two of Wands, that to me, how this is all going to really develop and process is whatever year this job is, there's planning involved. There's always kind of foresight, always having to look forward, big projects. And I see you two having to work very close together for it. And that's gonna, like I said, that's gonna start the sparkle. It's fire. But yeah, it's gonna start, the energy's gonna start to build. I think this is really cool. I can see it. This person is going to be very independent, very one of those people who has their own home, and if not house, they have their own apartment. All their bills are paid. They have a great car. This person doesn't need anybody. And you are going to be learning from them. I have a feeling this is not starting out as a romantic thing. This is starting out like a job. You guys meeting at some community where you guys work together. Make big plans. But I have a feeling that this is changing your fate. Maybe you just didn't have a healthy lifestyle necessarily. And that's what this is kind of suggesting. So your future love is close by. You guys are going to be working side by side on a project, and I think that's going to kind of, this is where you're going to have your chance to grow. You're going to have the chance to learn from them, and I think this is going to be something special. Be careful. I do foresee heated fights. Nothing physical, just energy. I have a feeling this person worked really hard to get where they're at, and they're more than happy to have you come along with them. But it's kind of that thing of like they've been jogging at a certain speed. They don't want someone to join their jog and they have to slow down because you can't keep up. So I think that's kind of a good way to put it is you're going to figure a way. Yeah, like 3 months from now, in about 2 weeks it'll start, but I have a feeling it's going to take like 2 years of working together, because this is also long-term planning. This is not like overnight. So I think you guys are going to work closely together on projects and develop things, and you're going to grow a lot, and you're actually going to activate your true potential, because sometimes our destiny is not our true potential. Does that make sense? Like a lot of people think like their parents were alcoholics, so they're going to be alcoholics, and you know, their parents didn't amount to having a lot of money, so they're not going to. Like things like that. Like what the home and life you're born into is kind of your fate and destiny, but you can change it. Nobody has to accept what cards have been dealt to them. Even in tarot. So, alright, pile 1. I hope this helped. I hope you kind of have a eye out for who this is going to be. I think you'll know when you meet them. And if you've already met them, awesome. I would love to know how that's going. Do you have a crush on your boss? Do you have somebody who you work with every day, who you work under, and you're just... Ooh, is it kind of that thing where you're like, you hate them at first. They're so annoying. Ugh, why do they work so hard? Ugh, why do they act like that? But then before you know it, you're like, oh, okay. So, pile 1. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, I would love for you to give it a thumbs up. If you loved it, I would just adore it if you would subscribe. These tarot readings are so fun, so validating, and I just really hope you enjoyed it. So, thank you for being here today, and have a great day. Bye. Hi, Pile 2. Thank you so much for being here today. I'm so excited to give you your reading on your future love. You chose the orange owl. Orange is particularly my favorite color, and this little guy is adorable. So this really is representing your sacral chakra, which is connected to a lot of things, your creativity, and it gets blocked with things like guilt and grief. So I'm not 100% positive about that. But your color is orange. The first card we have is who your future love is. All right. Pile 2. Your future love is someone who does things very differently. They look at the world in a completely different way. They are a very self-sacrificing person. Like, they give so much of their time, and they kind of, their idea is more to help other people. So, when I was meditating on your cards, what kept coming to me was a polyamorous relationship. I think this person is not into monogamy, and I think that for you to kind of get involved with this person, I think it's going to take a lot of time and planning. Like, investment of time. Planning's not the right word, but being involved together. Like, whatever you guys are doing, this is not going to be a relationship that happens right away. I'll tell you that. Because it may not be a polyamorous relationship necessarily, but somebody who doesn't settle down. And I kind of have a feeling that that might not be what you're interested in, because you are here for a love reading. So that'll be interesting. You're going to fall in love with somebody who doesn't want to be in a relationship at all, who cares about the world. I think they think the world is kind of burning around us, and there's just more, I think, to get done than just what they think is like smooching. And I think you might both show each other a whole new world. So, will the attraction be instant? We got 2 cards here. So, is there going to be an attraction right away? I have a feeling. I'll start with the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is what makes me think you guys have known each other actually for a while. Or, yeah, because this card is about, like, in time investment. So you have known each other for actually a long time. So maybe that's why there's not, like, an initial attraction. But the 5 of Swords makes me think you guys slept together once, and it was just very, like, they kind of thought, like I said, like, they're not into really, like, relationships, but I think that may have, you may have caught feelings there, because the 5 of Swords is a victory, but not like a good one. So that's what it makes me think of. So if you haven't met this person yet, we'll get to that at the end, but kind of, well, no, you have met this person. You've known this person. And if you haven't yet, something tells me you have. Something tells me you've known this person for a while. You guys have actually already slept together. But they don't want a relationship, and that's kind of why you're here right now. What will this person be like? So, right-ho. Have you guys known each other for 5 years? That's what it kind of feels like. That's the number that's coming up. when I saw the number 44, it made me think that is this person's age. Could be yours, but I'm kind of seeing it. You guys can be the same age, but this is about who they are. So, ride ho. Ride home. Your joys are signposts to your purpose and destiny. The journey is as important as the destination. Focus on the now rather than the burdens of the past or the unrealized future. Stretch. Aim for the new horizons. Work with the rhythms of life, not against them. As the wheel turns, I am at the center, seeing all things as they are right now. Being within each step, free to choose. Blue sky, green fields, I am Ride Ho. So this person is all about the now. Like I was saying, like they are not about relationships. They're like, why would I limit myself to one person, tie myself down to, they're not even like into that idea of like building a family and a future. That is not what they are about. They are about going with the flow. Let's read about that one. I think that's going to say something very similar. Magic is real. It is a force in the universe. Your power is real. You are a force in your own life. Do not dwell too long on the past, for you will miss your present and thus your opportunity to direct your future. Everything is connected. Even apparently external influences may affect us. Word flows beneath the great tree. Deeply, roots strengthened. With the magic of destiny, I am in flux and in flow. All circles back. Choices weaves with fate. Yeah, this person is all about kind of just how life is. Like I said, I think they think the world is kind of in a bad state of affairs, and they know that their one action can actually make change and affect things. And I think that's kind of their focus. You know, it keeps talking about like just focus on the now, stop remembering the past. I think you're super hung up on the fact that you guys slept together. Maybe not even slept together. Maybe you guys just kissed once. Maybe you've just flirted and like you feel led on by this person. And you're like, why? I just want this to come together, and it will. That's what I'm kind of seeing, is that if you're wanting a love now, then no, that is not this person. If you are just wanting to know that you guys will end up together eventually, I think so. But it probably won't ever look how you want it. It won't ever look like a traditional relationship. I'm not saying they can't be, faithful to a single person. They can. But relationships, I don't think, is what their focus is. So everything's all connected, and I think they're just really focused on making an environmental change, maybe. So, challenges. Challenges that you guys are going to face. And what will help those challenges. A problem I see, a conflict, a challenge is, I think this person takes really long breaks. Like, literally goes into hibernation. Like, I think you don't hear from this person sometimes for like 2 months. And your heart is broken, and then all of a sudden they pop up out of nowhere and they're like, hey, you want to go get dinner? You're like, oh my God, I thought you were dead. I thought you hated me. But this person just really likes to rest. Probably needs it after, you know, doing all this environmental justice, fighting for the world. They take their rest, and I think that's makes you worry a lot if they care about you or think about you still, and they do. I think that's if you came here to hear that, they care about you. They do. Their choice to not be monogamous has nothing to do with you. So the things that will help this challenge, I think you kind of need to develop your own purpose. You need to kind of figure that out. If this is something you really want, if this is somebody you really love and you're like, hey, I don't need to settle down either right now, stick it out. Because I really think this person loves you and cares about you a lot. But something that you could do in your free time, I think you kind of just need to find your own purpose. And you know what? When you do that, when you're going out and actually like doing your own thing, the thing that speaks to your heart, they're just going to fall more in love with you because they're going to realize and appreciate that you don't need them. I don't think they want to be needed by other people. I think they want to help the world and help the actual needy, not people who just are clingy. So I think while they're away and they're gone and you're not hearing from them, manifest your future, manifest your reality. Come up with money goals, like go after shit. Be excited for life. This card talks about it's actually not the journey. I mean, pardon me. It's not the destination. It is not about winning over the heart of this one person. Nope. This is about your journey and your growth. This is all about don't stop growing. You are going through hard terrain. Hard terrain. Love is not easy because everyone's heart wants to be completed. And start filling in the other holes in your heart. Is there a dream you haven't ever gone after? Is there some part of you that you haven't tapped into? Tap into it. I think they would really find that attractive. So, where, when, and how will you meet? So what I am seeing, like this whole reading has basically said that you already know this person. Like I said, I think you guys have already slept together. I think when you met, I think you were in a really, really hard spot. And I think when this person came in, it was like a whole new light. Like you saw the world from their point of view and it excited you. And your heart started to open up with excitement and possibility. And so I think they helped you come out of this. They helped take off the blindfold and make you realize, like, your mind is the only thing that can trap you. Because if you believe that you can get out of any situation, you know, There are obvious some circumstances, but your circumstance, this was not something that you couldn't get out of. This was just your mind frame. We all know Monica overthinks stuff. Oh my god. Like when she I think after she broke up with, yeah, okay, here's a good example. After Monica, and if you haven't watched Friends, just jump on board with me. Monica was dating this guy who was just everything to her, Richard. He was tall, dark, and handsome, and they break up because they don't really want the same things, kind of what I'm describing here. And she, oh gosh, I'm trying to remember how it happens. Okay, she hears an old voicemail on her answering machine from him, and she doesn't know if it's an old message or not. So she's just thinking like, oh my god, what if he wants to talk? I should call him back. She tries to call, so she calls him and leaves him this ridiculous message. It is just all the wrong things. She's just entrapped by her mind. She did that whole thing herself because she couldn't stop thinking about, well, what if he wants to talk to me or call me? And she pushes all reason aside, you know, that it was evidently an old message. Did you hear the double beep? It double beeped. It means it's an old message. And I think you have a tendency to do that. But maybe when this person came into your life, they kind of like lifted the mask and was just like, you don't have to think like that. You don't have to do that. You don't have to hurt yourself. So don't think yourself, don't catastrophize. So I think when you guys met, they really, really helped you not feel trapped anymore. So pile 2. I would love nothing more than for you two to get together, be together, finally find comfort and security in each other. Because I definitely think this person doesn't trust other people. And so that's why they go away for so long. But this is a really great reading. I really, really appreciated channeling this energy. You know, before doing the reading, I wanted to make sure, I always pull a card, and the card I got definitely let me know, like, I'm going to be reading energies from people who aren't like me, who I can't relate to, because I don't want to just be projecting my own idea of love. And that really encouraged me because I'm able to read these cards without my own personal bias. I'm not thinking like, well, I wouldn't do that, or I don't feel that way, or I wouldn't want that to happen. Like, I'm not thinking anything. This is a really clear energy that I'm just getting and reading and handing over. And I'm excited for you because you're here because you want love. You're here because you're in love with somebody. I think you are. And this person is just so exciting to you. But as of right now, you don't really seem to be on the same paths at all. But wait it out. Like, don't not date other people. Do you. That's what I think this reading is trying to tell you, is do you. Don't trap yourself with your mind. Don't tell yourself like, oh my god, if I go out and date and meet other people, I'm going to lose them. I think you've already known each other for so long. Have already been intimate, have already been close. And if they feel a certain way, they'll let you know. So, pile 2, thank you so much for being here. If you liked this video, why don't you go ahead and click that little thumbs up. And if you loved it, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. This is a new channel and I plan on doing this pretty regularly. This has been such an awesome experience for me, and I really gratefully appreciate you allowing me to channel your energy. So thank you all, and I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi Pile 3. I'm so excited that you're here today. We are going to dive into your future love. Now, you chose the green owl. Green is all about the heart chakra, all about love. This is going to be a lovey-dovey, just heart-opening, expansive reading, and I'm so excited. Let's get started. So this first card we have is who your future love is. Pile 3. Your future love is going to be somebody who has already succeeded in so many things. They have made so many accomplishments. They have traveled the world. They have done so much already, and that's pretty exciting. They could be a Leo, a Taurus, an Aquarius, or a Scorpio. That's what all these signs symbolize around number 21. They could be 21 years old. They could be 21 years older than you. Impressive with their accomplishments and outward effect. They could be a dancer. This usually represents a dancer on the inside, and so, maybe they've traveled the world dancing. Like, I don't know if they're famous, but I won't go there, but they're a successful person who has done a lot. The next card we have is, will the attraction be instant? Okay, well, I have a lot of cards here, and a lot of cards jumped out twice, so I made sure to go ahead and grab them when they were coming in. So let's go to town, because I think we're telling a story here. 2 of Swords, 10 of Swords, and the 3 of Swords. 8 of Wands, Queen of Wands, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. I think this person is going to be so distracted with their own thoughts and their own life and their heartbreak, just mental anguish, the choices they have to make in life. I don't honestly think, I don't know if their attraction to you will be right away, not because you're not attractive, but because they literally don't even have the mental energy to think about anybody. Quick moving energy, Queen of Wands. So this is a very confident and fast moving person. But I kind of got that from the World card as well. This is somebody who has ample choices. Oh wait, 7 of Coin. This is somebody who honestly is kind of goal oriented. They go after what they go after their dreams. Like, that's their focus, is they're like, hey, I have things I want to accomplish, and that takes hard work. So, no. This will not be an initial attraction. And the Four of Cups, yeah, definitely, it's going to make you sad. But don't lose hope. We are here, right? This is your future love. Not who you have a crush on. This is who you are going to be with. So, I have a feeling you kind of have one of those feelings about yourself of like, well, who would like me? And let me tell you, that is not going to get you anybody. This person's going to love you. Okay? Don't let their busy mind and their insane life, don't let that make you think like you're not attractive. They're literally not even thinking about dating. They're kind of about their career. So let's go ahead and move on to what will this person be like? Ooh. Alright. Aries. The Halls. Build personal power ethically, from the inside out. Endurance and resilience are important now. Our will can change our fate. It can forge a path where there is none. Look to your health and vitality, for these may need healing. I am the flowing force of life, the focus, the blood pulsing, the oats being sown, the uncontrolled wildness, tenacious and not quite polished. I am a ruse. Yeah, I see this person as being someone who works so hard that they get sick pretty often. You know what I mean? They're always traveling and somehow they're always down with a cold. The oats being sown. Yeah, that's kind of a good way to explain them right now, is they're sowing their wild oats. So, no, they are not even remotely focused on a relationship right now. I don't even know if you actually know this person yet, though. So, you don't. I don't think you've met this person yet. So, that's a ruse. Alright, the Halls. You will be rewarded for your work. Be brave, even if you are afraid. Now is time to work for the greater good. Volunteer. I am content, for I have passed from the world with a sword in my hand, blood spilled in your name. With honor in my heart, I join the All-Father, or is it golden-haired Freya? I am carried by the winged woman, screaming my name. This is definitely somebody who would die for what they're doing. Like, they have been a dancer their entire life, or whatever they're doing. Whatever they do that helps the world, which art does, dancing does. Dancing saves lives. I truly believe that. This is their everything. So I have a feeling like they, they like teach kids. They do like children's dance classes and stuff, or, you know, children's cooking classes, or they do something where they give back to the community and they help out kids. I think they maybe didn't have that guidance when they were younger, and so they really want to give that back. Develop yourself in all the ways you can. Fulfill your potential. Do not shy away from the collective consciousness. Human nature means mistakes are made, but we can learn from them. Working with and for the community is becoming important for you. Be rational about an issue rather than emotional. From the God's birth I came and was made whole. Life given, fates chosen, word bestowed and flowed, but it is up to me now to move and to choose. It is up to me to shimmer the carvings, to shake the tree. I am Manaz. This person is so involved with their community. Like I said, they are busy. They rarely have time for themselves. So it might be kind of difficult to spend a lot of time together. But we'll find out how you guys meet later. Right now we're just describing them. So that's what they're like. Or maybe a sick a lot, but they're doing absolutely what they love. And being a part of the community, caring about humanity. So the challenge that you will face with them and what will help that challenge. So the things that you guys are going to face with challenges. Okay. I think a challenge you guys might face is that you might not be as goal-oriented as this person. You may not be as driven or set out to accomplish as much as this person actually already has and desires to continue to accomplish things. I think it's going to be important for you to re-examine your own goals. Re-examine how you're going about things. And the way to do that is the High Priestess is all about internal knowledge, intuition, meditate, be quiet. Let the silence exist. Because it's not actually about quieting your mind, it's about letting all those thoughts that you're trying to suppress out. Let them go. Because you may not even be tapping into the things yet that are holding you back. I have a reading about how to find your motivation. Maybe check that one out. Because I'm just kind of feeling like you're not aware of how to find this, how to figure that out. And it is not going to be this person's job to teach you, but let them inspire you. I think you're going to be very inspired by this person. I'm excited. Let's go ahead and find out where, when, and how you're going to meet this person, okay? So for starters, with the Page of Cups, I think this is going to be a very unexpected meeting. I feel like what I see in my head is like you go to a motivational speaker event, and one of the people who's a speaker you are just like blown away by, and one of the people you're there with actually knows them and is able to introduce you. Yeah, I'm seeing this at charity events. When Phoebe and Joey go with Rachel to the charity auction. Something like that, honestly, where you're going to this is going to be a lush, luxurious event. You're going to be dressed real good. You're going to be dressed nice. This is going to be totally unexpected. I don't think you're going to have any idea this is going to happen. With the Eight of Pentacles, I'm kind of getting this energy that, like, you're going to meet them and just immediate, like, you're going to want to, like, maybe, like, take a class from this person. You're inspired by this person and you want to, like, apprentice under them. And if, like, that's just the energy I'm getting. I'm getting this, like, motivational speaker person who is super successful and has already accomplished a lot, and that's how you end up, like, meeting and, like, really, like, you meet through people you know or through an event you're at, and it is definitely it's a determined choice. So I think you see this person and you are just like, whoa, look what they've accomplished. I want to be able to do that myself. And it's, I believe you do. I just think you have to change some actions and behaviors. Like I said, I think this is really unexpected. So, you know, this was an event that you were possibly invited to. Like, that's what I'm saying is, like, you know, those events where a dinner plate costs thousands of dollars, but you didn't pay for that. You were invited. So you're amongst the people, and I think you're going to be really excited by this person. I wanted to say I feel like they're humble, but that's not the right word, because they are. They're actually very humble, because what I was sort of seeing is, like, they're somebody who would never actually attend one of these events themselves. They're getting paid to speak at this event. But once you talk to them and meet them, you kind of get the whole understanding about them that, like, this is a part of their job. This is how they make a living, and they go around and they talk to people and inspire other people, just like they're going to inspire you. Smell the fart acting. Again, sorry, if you don't watch Friends, then that reference won't mean anything to you. But Joey's learning from one of the professionals on set, and like, I think he lands his big role, and you know, so maybe it's something like that. Like, maybe you just got cast on a show, or, you know, something like that, and one of the big shots on set, you know, or in the theater or wherever this is really helpful, because they've accomplished so much. Yeah, this is all going to be centered around something that you really love. I think this is going to really awaken your passions. I think this is going to completely make you grow and change. I don't think you ever really expected to be this person. I think life just kind of took you there, and you're open and you're willing to receive, and that's really exciting. How long? Like, I honestly, the initial number that was coming to me was like 9 years. 9 or 8 years. So you could be very young. You could be older and just like, are you kidding me? And one other the thing I'm really gathering is you have a lot of work to do on yourself. And this person is going to be very, very far along and accomplished in their lives. So it may not be 8 or 9 years, Could be months. Not likely weeks. I would hope not. That's a lot of pressure and a lot of things to get done in 8 to 9 weeks. And I don't think you have to be accomplished and already completed, but you're not going to catch the attention of somebody who has accomplished so much, because they are not someone who wants to help someone get to their goals. They're not someone who is going to tie your shoes for you, but they'll walk side by side. Does this make sense? They're not going to do the work for you, the legwork, but they would love to be by your side through your accomplishments. When you succeed in something, they want to be the one, they want to be the person you call and say, hey, you know that thing I've been going after, that role I was trying to get, that project I was trying to land, I did it. They are going to be the type of person that is going to show you the amount of support you've never experienced before. Probably because they didn't experience a lot growing up, so they now know what they want and how to give it back. So get to working on yourself. If it is 8 to 9 years, like, be grateful. Because I think you're going to meet somebody like just fantastic. I wasn't really getting any physical features. I'm not really tuning into physical appearances because the world is so different. I am not trying to limit this reading to what the person looks like, but rather who they are at their core. And they are a hard worker. They are so hardworking. They don't have a lot of time to think. They don't even have time for their heart to be broken. All right, pile 3. I think this is where it ends. I appreciate you being here so much and tuning in to find out all about your future love. This was one of the most exciting readings I got to do. You had the most cards, so I really got to like read and get the energy that you deserved to know. Be patient. I don't think you know this person yet. They're in your future though, and that's pretty cool. My wife was told to me who I was going to be with in a tarot reading, so have faith. I think your love is coming to you, but the future, like real love, is going to take some time. So work on yourself. You'll get there. If you liked this video, would you please go ahead and I would appreciate if you liked this video, I would love for you to click that little thumbs up. If you loved this video, I would absolutely appreciate it if you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be doing these readings quite regularly, and so if this was something you enjoyed and it resonated with you, thank you so much. I'm so happy I was able to be here for you. I hope you have a great day. Bye. Hi Pile 4, I am so excited for you to be here today. We are going to look at your future love. Who are they? What are they like? What challenges you guys are going to face? When and where you're going to meet them? So let's go ahead and dive right on in. So for starters, you chose the blue owl, the turquoise. This one is so beautiful. Initially, you know, blue is all about the throat chakra, so communication. This is going to be a very communicative group, and I'm really excited to find out more about it. So for starters, your first card is your future love. Okay, pal, for initial reactions is your future love is going to be a very strong-willed person. Now, even though the Chariot is the card of a Cancer, Cancers are not always just mushy-gushy, crying easily. No, Cancers are hard. They're rough, especially if they've been hurt. Then they have those claws ready to go. But I have a feeling that this person likes to drive, whether they are a driver for a living or that's just what they do. That would be wild if they worked at like a funeral home. I don't really get that sort of energy because that's very different. Like, they could drive the cars for the funeral home. But definitely a driven person. Strong-willed, insightful. Be a little goofy. I don't think people see the goofiness now. I think it's kind of one of those people that a lot of people... I'm going to be real. I feel like this is one of those people that people are really intimidated by. Like, a lot of people probably think this person is mean, but I'm not. Like I said, I think they're goofy. I think they have a hard exterior. I think they're always on guard. But look at the kitty sitting next to them. They're Cancer. They are soft and lovey-dovey inside. But this person is, this person's hard. Hard. Yeah, 7, I was going to say. I feel like their birthday's in July. So, the next card is, will the attraction be instant? I have a feeling that they may be coming out of a divorce. And this was making me, because the 6 of Swords traditionally is the image of a woman and child being like taken across the water. So so what I was seeing was like this person may have like a 6-year-old kid. And so they're not really looking for love. So the attraction may not be like up front, but that's because they're kind of getting over something hard, whether it's a breakup, a divorce, even like the passing of their partner. But I feel like it's just them and their kid, and so I think they may think like, who would be attracted to me, a single parent? Yeah, I think you're going to be so endeared and just absolutely like who they are is going to warm your heart. And I don't get the sense I don't get the sense that you want to fix them. I just get the sense that you are someone who knows how to move on. You're someone who knows how to get over pain. And I kind of feel like that you'll help them kind of get over this. Ooh, okay. So the third card is, what will this person be like? So I got 4 cards. Okay, so got 3. There's 1 jewel. Void. And Hagala. Now, before I grab the book, no, oh, grab the book first. Okay, I'm just gonna go with the one that I first pulled up, Wonjo. It's her. Seek joy actively. It is the most important aspect of your life right now. Loyalty in tough times. Working for and with the community is a positive move. Long-held wishes can come true now when you accept support and input from others. The bell of the new rings out, ringing in my happiness, calling in the balance, signaling my friends, singing in the halls. I am grateful. I am Wonjo. Maybe their name is Joe. And I'm just saying that because I've been seeing this like big dude who literally looks like that, and I haven't been actually using descriptive features because I don't want this to be limited to the way someone looks. But that's kind of what I'm seeing as one Joe, because one guy named Joe. But I really feel like this person is trying to move on from something really sad that happened. And that's kind of their personality, is like, hey, you never know what's going to happen tomorrow. Your partner may up and leave you. Someone could just leave. And I think they've really come to embrace that every moment matters. And to also not let go of hope for the future. Just because something bad has happened doesn't mean good things can't happen in the future. So now we're going to go to Thorisos. Thorisos. Do not get drawn into unnecessary drama. There are many sides to every story, so make sure you research the situation thoroughly before making a decision. Ignorance is no excuse. Choose wisdom and remove the old thorns in your side. Choose the positive flow of enthusiasm, fecundity, and passion, rather than aggression, small-mindedness, and force. I am the hammer of wisdom. I smash ignorance, exploding smallness, expanding outwards. The thorn no longer in my side. I am Thorisos. Yes. This person is going through a divorce. They're getting that thorn out of their side. Okay, and so let's say it wasn't whoever, I feel like whatever they're moving on from and however they're having to, it was painful. And I just feel like they're moving on from a partner that was constantly unhappy. And that's why they cherish, just like, be happy. Why waste your life being upset? And I really feel like that's like at their core. The void. Possibility. Still undecided by the gods. Things in flux. A little mystery is a positive thing. Knowing that we don't know is a great place from which to begin to learn. There is a great potential in your current position. The fate of this issue is not yet decided. The fallow field. The burial mound after all have gone. The slate after the wind. The broom after work. The midnight sun. The clear wind. The empty sea pod. The snow as it falls upon itself. I am the void. I believe that this person is they've kind of moved into that idea of like, everything I thought I knew about life was wrong. Everything I was doing got me to where I am now. Single with a child. I don't know particularly, but I think they love their child. Maybe their child's like a redhead. Like I said, like I'm seeing like a 6-year-old daughter, red hair. This is just what I'm seeing. This is not going to be for everybody. But it is going to be for that one person who's like, holy crap, they have a redheaded daughter. I think they know that life can be whatever you want it to be, and things can change quickly. So, this is a positive card though. This is a positive person. This is somebody who doesn't let other people's crap get them down. And then Hagathas. You are coming to a period of restriction. Be wary not to extend your energies too much. Current difficulties may require major change, but this too will pass. Hardship can be endured. Resilience is necessary. You can learn from the current situation. You are being distracted by drama. I think, yeah, didn't that one said don't be distracted by drama. So, before I read the poem, I feel like this person is divorcing a horrifically dramatic person. Somebody who is, this person is wanting to fuck this person's world up. So be careful, they have a crazy ex. The sting of hardship, the venom, the famine, of what you expect or don't want, the hope destroyer, the wrecker of crops, the plague. But this too shall pass. Yeah, they're not gonna have to deal with this ex forever. So, let's say their partner passed away and their family is the drama. They're not gonna have to deal with the drama forever. But yeah, that's what I was seeing. Literally, when I pulled out that card, that was who I saw. So, what are going to be your challenges, though? Let's get real. Yeah. Challenges and way to solve it. Don't be insecure with this person. Like, if they're slow to open up and trust because they've been so hurt, be patient. Because if all that's showing is that you haven't gone through those steps yet, if you aren't able to be like, you don't want them to rush. Let them take their time. Let them work that out. They're going through something. So, the way to deal with that is don't be hung up on the past. Something tells me you're going to come in and you may have more of a problem with their ex than they do. If they share a child together, then they're going to be around. It will be a challenge for you to not let that eat at your insecurities. Like, their relationship didn't work out because of, the other partner. Don't let what you guys are going to have, don't be hung up on the past. Don't be like, well, I mean, you got divorced before. Like, no. Don't compare yourselves. Don't try and bring up things from the past. Just move forward. All this person wants is to move on. And you could provide that for them. That's what this Void card is like, we can be whoever we want to be. We don't have to fall back into those old patterns. I feel like the problem that, one of the things that made the previous marriage fail was probably their working schedule. They're a truck driver. They're someone who's gone a lot. They're someone who is out traveling and working. And I feel like they didn't feel like they were home enough. Or, you know, and maybe they didn't come home a lot because they didn't care for their partner. You know? Don't get hung up on the past. Just move on. Just have faith and be secure with yourself. So, where, how, and when will you meet? So you only got one card. I'm curious if you I'm curious if you are meeting this person because you know the ex. All right. I got a couple things. This person may be you. You may be currently separating from your partner and you're actually going to end up together again. So that's not for everybody, but I am getting that from a very, very, because my instinct was that you knew this person, that you met this person through this person. Now, if that's not true, let's say this is not, because there is the other energy I'm getting that you yourself have lost out on somebody. You yourself are going through a divorce, or you yourself have dealt with major loss. And that would make sense then why you can't get over their past. Well, I'm divorced and you're divorced and we've been divorced. Who's to say we're not going to get divorced again? You know. I feel like I feel like you've already met this person one way or another. I'm going to find you. I'm going to get you. Like what I'm seeing is like your kids both go to the same school. Like you also have a kid and your kids know each other. Because there's some sort of connection. And it's kind of like, oh, hey, I heard, you know, you're going through a divorce, and hey, so am I. Like you'll be able to, like, look, like you're both looking the same way. I feel like you've, like, yeah, so you met them maybe 5 months ago. Maybe your kids just started school together. But it's I'm finding it very important to note that this relationship cannot be all about the past failures. Don't look at these 3 spilled cups. You got 2 upright ones, and the 2 of cups is love, is real, real love. So maybe you and your ex just needed time apart and just needed to work through some crap. It happens. But more so, I'm feeling like you knew the mom, and through her telling you, not trying to get gender specific, I am just seeing though two moms connecting, and it being like, oh my god, me and my husband are getting divorced. But like, you guys aren't friends, you just know each other. And I think you're gonna kind of see this Joe guy, and it's gonna make your heart go a little pitter patter. I think you like what you see. Pile 4. Yeah, the communication. Blue, the kind of bluish purple car, the blue behind him, the blue here. This is you. I feel like your relationship's going to develop from talking. You know, your kids will want to hang out or something. They'll be at like a birthday party together, and something like that, where you guys are going to get the chance to like chit chat. And yeah, I just don't think he's even going to be looking at anyone. This person's not even looking to become attracted to anybody. So, but I think that's going to make them even more attractive to you. That they're not, like, they're just one of those people who he's going to show you a lot of respect, and I think that's going to be a huge attraction. I mean, hey, that's so funny. Yeah, because Phoebe and Mike was divorced. So he kind of went slow with Phoebe of like, look, I've already been married once before. I've already done this. I'm not trying to mess this up again. I really love you. I really care about you. You're my best friend. I want to be with you every second, but I'm afraid of that drama. So I think it's going to happen though. Like I said, this is your future love. You guys just need to not be hung up on the past, either of you. Whether this is a rekindled relationship and it's just you have to start new, or you both are starting new. But this is exciting. I feel massive flirtation. I feel like you guys are going to talk so much, and like when you walk away from talking to this person, you're going to feel like you're floating. You're going to feel just so excited. And give them time. The school year is long, so you have plenty of time to get to know each other. So either you met them like 5 months ago or in 5 months. Yeah, that's exciting. I'm really excited for you, Pile 4. Thank you so much for being here. I hope this guided you in the right direction. I hope you're excited to meet your love. This big hunky chunky man who drives trucks and has a kid and is over drama. Like, ooh, I see it. It's fiery, it's hot, it's good. I'm excited for you. I'm excited for you, Pile 4. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you liked it, there's a little thumbs up button you could click. If you loved it, you could subscribe. That would be fantastic. I would just love for you to be a part of this channel as I grow and continue to do these tarot readings. I hope to give you guidance, and this was a big one, finding love. I'm so excited for you, Pile 4. So thank you for being here. I hope you have a great day. Bye.